Guys, if you plan to attend Ohayocon in 2022, I will not bother because, like everything else in this dystopian world, Ohayocon has gone super coronachanwoke. So even if you're already fascinated and are tired of wearing masks 14 hours a day, you have no choice but to wear one, regardless of vaccination status. And this is their policy, their full coronachan policy page. You can actually view it at the link down below at the description bar. Is this promoting safety BS? I mean, are people sick and tired of hearing safety? I mean, if you're already vaccinated, you had nothing to worry about. Already you have requirements here. Requirements. In order to be admitted in May Ohayocon, all 25 years or older must provide proof of full vaccination status at least 2 weeks prior to the day of arrival at the registration center, or proof of negative coronachan test administered at appropriate licensed medical professional within 3 days of arrival. Additionally, all attendees 2 years or older will be required to wear a mask, regardless of vaccination status. Exceptions. Masks are not required for approved presenters when performing or presenting on a raised stage and at least 6 feet from all others. However, if you do qualify, I mean, there is a mask exception if you do qualified. Now, here's the thing. If you got a documented medical reason, you can opt out for this mask mandate. That's the only thing I will do. But here's the thing. They might make you wear a face shield instead. I mean, seriously, why would you attend a convention? Why would you attend a convention that would require you to wear a mask, even if you're vaccinated? What's the point? What's the point of attending any anime convention that does this? Especially when Ohayocon did an intentional, lackluster, glorified live stream convention as an act of virtue signaling. I mean, how many people actually attend that live stream convention? I bet you only 10% of that actual audience, their actual attendee base, actually attend that live stream convention. I didn't bother watching that convention. I didn't bother watching any live stream convention since Ohayocon Online because they're all the same. I mean, seriously, if Ohayocon was that serious about promoting safety, they will give an incentive to people to if you're vaccinated. Basically, if you're already vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask. You don't need to wear a mask if you don't want to. But instead, they want everyone to wear a mask regardless of vaccination status. Again, I will compromise on if you're vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask. But nowadays, they're doing the mask mandate as a virtue signal at this point. Why would you attend an anime convention that basically imposes masks regardless of vaccination status? Why would anyone attend it? Trust me, most of these people, the people who actually go to anime conventions and spend lots of money there, are not going to bother attending these conventions at all. And I've already been vindicated when I heard a few people that they didn't bother attending any anime convention. They actually flew to areas where conventions are operating as normal or as close to normal as possible. One of them is SwissBookCon, which is held in Swiss Falls. That's happening right now. In July, there was Anime Matsuri in Houston, Texas. They operate in complete normalcy. And people actually flew there. The conventions that are going to have these mask mandates, the conventions that are going to be attended, it's just going to be either people who love wearing masks as a psychological band-aid, nothing to do with public health, or children That's it. The rest of us either going to fly to conventions that are hell-bent on operating as normal, or they're just going to sit out and just skipped out. I mean, what's the point of attending any convention that's just going to keep increasing these mandates for themselves? They're going to keep doing self-imposed mandates. Already, Anime Next in New Jersey has already made this announcement about 7 to 8 months in advance. Because it's very clear they just want either virtue signal, or they can't admit that they don't trust these vaccines. I mean, why would anyone attend an anime convention this day and age? And I've not seen anyone planning a convention that will counter any of this crap. Basically, a convention that basically tells these other conventions, you need to go back to normal or you're going to lose your customer base or end up going out of business. Because a lot of these conventions, they're in the red. And they're doing these virtue signaling contests to place themselves out of business in the long run. I've always skipped out of CatScon and MagFest because of these policies. And let me tell you, if we have widely available vaccines and these conventions are still imposing these mask mandates and vaccine mandates on their own as a virtue signal, I will not attend these conventions. I mean, seriously, we're going to see a lot of conventions that are just going to go out of business or just go insane. And a lot of these people who used to be attending these conventions are just going to skip out entirely or retire from the convention scene until they stop going insane. And unfortunately, they want this. And I'm not going to play along with this game. This JK from the Ministry of Otaku signing out. Have a good day. And those of you actually at those few conventions that are operating as normal, enjoy it while it lasts. Seriously, enjoy it while it lasts.